or whatnot. But yeah, so the devil's a helper. The white devil is a helper. He's not there to demean or put down anybody.
Nope, but we're coming at you as we talk about things. We're not politically correct. We're not trying to offend anyone. We're coming to you and we're bringing up subjects that may be interest to you, okay? And if you are hypersensitive, then maybe this is not the channel for you to be watching or listening to. But speaking of that, and briefly speaking of my channel, I know this one kid. He's been married for a number of years. He told me he was going through a divorce. I mentioned to him that he has a long, painful road in front of him, but I'm there for him. And I told him, if you ever need to talk to anyone, I'm there. I saw him a couple days back, and I have a card that I wrote out, how you could get in touch with me on my YouTube channel and my personal phone number. And I gave it to him. I said, forgive me, this is a crude card. I know I'm paraphrasing here, but basically, I'm here, you tell me, talk to me, whatever you say, whatever we talk about stays between the two of us. Let me know what's going on. And this kid kept asking me, how am I doing? How's my day? What's going on with me? And I said, I know you're hurting. Maybe I didn't say that to him, but I was thinking it. I could see the pain and how he's suffering. All I could do is try to help someone. If they accept the help, that's great. That's what I want. If they're afraid to, and I told them, scroll down to the bottom, hit up my first video and watch it. I'll explain to you what I'm about and more of me. Okay? We are there to help. And we're here to help relax you, to give you some entertainment. And that's part of the other aspect as well. Runner, is there anything you want to add to that?
No, I think you hit all the whole side of the nail, man. I mean, basically, we want our listeners to feel comfortable with our content. And of course, the devil stated, him and I are not politically correct.
Hell no, we ain't going to be either. We're going to be who we are, right?
Absolutely. And one of the things mentioned, I think, maybe in the first episode was him and I are not going to discuss this thing that's basically gone on the last couple years. You know, we're not going to discuss anything related to that.
Yep.
We're not going to discuss politics. We're just going to try and keep the vibe light in here. The devil knows that
have fun.
The devil knows that the runner will get, amped up, excited, pissed off on some of the topics he's going to later discuss down the road. So I know the devil's views on certain things. Him and I have discussed it while we're not recording. Him and I have the same take. He just doesn't verbalize it. If he's being recorded, and it's understandable why.
And you get that, runner, and it's cool of you to understand why I have those reservations. And speaking briefly, white devil, okay? Now, I have a relative I used to meet with, mentor, what have you. And this person mentioned to me, and this goes back a few years, I'm falling off track once again, runner. But he mentioned to me that my appearance is offensive to basically the majority of the population because of the way that I look. And I asked this person, I said, what should I do? Should I change my appearance to appease everyone else? And basically the answer came back, yes. I said, runner, hold on. You might want to cover your ears. I said, fuck that. I am me. I'm going to be me. and this is how I look, this is the type of clothing that I wear, and this is how I'm going to be. And if someone doesn't like that, hell, they don't have to. That's their privilege, and they could go fuck off. Okay? So that's my view. And I'm not saying all this to get anyone upset, but I want us to be free to speak our mind.
Yeah.
And that's what we're about here as well, is to be who we are.
Yep.
And if, again, I think that goes back to part of the reason why I have my name. And it goes back to the part of the reason why when I was a kid, how I was taught to handle myself. God forbid, if I'm ever in a physical altercation, I was taught to handle that situation in a very different manner than you may have been taught. Okay? But with all that being said, I get that a lot. I go to the store, I have my sunglasses on, I look the way that I look, I walk in the store, and my mentor mentioned to me that I have a very intimidating appearance and demeanor. And maybe I do. You know, I get freaking burned out working excessive hours. I get pissed off at shit. I get freaking down on myself. You know,
It's part of life.
all this, right? Just like I called this is off subject, but I called my ex an evening or so back and asked about the kids, picking them up. She wanted to keep them. She explained the reason. I understand. I have a child that is very upset, takes out a lot of the aggression and what have you on me, and I get that. And all I could say to that child is, I'm here. Whenever you're ready to talk, we could sit and talk. Period. So with that being said, hell, I know I'm long-winded. Here, you may never know what the hell we're going to be talking about, but I want you to be entertained. I want you to have fun. Runner, what else do we have there, son?
All right. What's your take on people with dash cams?
Pretty much the same take people that actually have Teslas or guys that walk around with purses.
You gotta be shitting me.
Hell no, I ain't shitting you, boy.
See,
I know that was hurtful, and it's a good thing you're sitting down.
He brought that up because, the runner has a dash cam. When I initially got it...
That's a little different. Okay, let me explain. I'm going to cut you off at the knees.
Let me just give my 2 cents in it.
You go hit...
So, he knows I have a dash
Yes.
cam. When I bought it initially, it was because I wanted to document, because of the nature of my work, the proof of each time I had a delivery made.
Yes.
So I would,
So it's work related.
swing that camera to the right, get the
Does it
address.
swing to the left too?
It does. I can spin it all. I can spin it all the way around. That was initially. Plus, the nature of my name that
Yes.
the devil gave me.
Yes.
I wanted to document my trip to and from the state where my kids moved to.
Yeah.
My grandkids are, and yes, I'm old enough to have grandkids, but that's beside the point.
I'm still Billy looking. Okay, go ahead.
And the other thing too, and this one of the deliveries I made, the customer was outside. He accepted. It was pizza basically. He accepted the order. Noticed I had.
Sounds good.
He noticed I had a dash cam, and it kind of struck up a conversation.
Well, that's good.
But
Can I clarify for you?
he brought it up that because I even said it makes me feel safer. And then the other thing too is, and I mentioned to you this offline, of course.
Yes,
And so
Ronnie.
I pulled into a local convenience store where I frequent,
Yeah.
and there was some shady people out there doing shady things. Well, when I pulled in front of them, and they noticed I had the dash cam, maybe it was coincident, maybe not, but they dispersed. Do I think they were possibly doing some illegal activity? I'll never know.
Okay, here's the difference, ladies and gentlemen, with the runner and I. Why is it? Why the hell is it? I went to the damn gas station to get gas one time. Okay? And there's some similar individuals parked in front of the gas station. Shazam, that might be one of them ringing you now, runner. Are we okay? Do you need to run? Are you safe to stay?
I'm good.
Groovy, baby. Now let's roll with
I was
this.
just getting a message from one of my neighbors.
Well, cool.
Yeah, I should have actually turned the phone off while we were doing this, but
Why? This is real, this is
Yeah.
life, and this is what we're doing.
yeah,
Okay.
we still get communication from friends. I mean, the devil is trying to make friends, but the devil's kind of he likes to. He's kind of closed off. He picks his friends wisely, and I think I'm the best one he picked so far.
Damn right.
But
That's why you're sitting here. If
So-
you
so-
weren't, your ass wouldn't be here, would you, runner?
that's right.
That's right.
So give
Okay.
us
Okay, can I elaborate on what I said earlier?
yeah.
Because that was a good freaking response I got out of you.
We're still speaking about dash cams, correct?
That's right.
All right.
Okay, hit me. So, he drives into a location. People may be doing sketchy things, look out, and they walk away. I pull into a gas station to get gas. People look at me. I get a knock on the window. Some kids trying to sell me weed. What the hell's going on around here? See the difference? Damn, boy. I guess I do live up to my name. That hurts, though. Now, speaking of the dash cam, I will explain this a little more. Runner, it's a good thing you're sitting down because you may just like faint back. The wall's right here to catch you, okay? Okay.
Hit me
So,
with it.
oh, you're going to get hit with a hurt me like that. Okay, so with the dash cam, it seems like the majority of the individuals that have them, maybe this is me, they don't know how the fuck to drive. See, I'm getting a charm there, so that's an agreement with what I'm saying. I like that. And the other thing is, the majority of them, their vehicles are fucked up. It's like, how the hell has this happened? You don't know how to drive, your vehicle's beat to crap, and you have a dash cam. Slow the fuck down, drive normal like I do. I'm a good damn driver. And
We already
we'll roll
had
with
that
the-
discussion.
Oh, yeah, but I can elaborate on that. Now, speaking of people that drive Teslas, what the hell in the world is your fucking problem?
Yeah.
Or is
I
it
agree.
me?
They're in that category, and I think I explained this to you a little bit. I refer to those guys, well, most of them, same with most of BMW drivers, some Mercedes drivers, and the Lexus drivers. I refer to them as porcupines. And you know why I
Okay.
refer to them like that?
Because they just bring out the sunshine in your day.
No, because most of the time it's one of those bad driving things, and I refer to them all as porcupines because I'd rather say porcupines than pricks.
Okay, now I need to ask you something since we're on that delicate subject.
Yeah.
So when they make a right turn, they stay in the close lane or they veer off like I do?
They probably drive the way you do.
Damn. See, that just hurts right
yeah.
there.
So you're a porcupine.
Oh, porcupine all the time. Now, speaking of the Tesla drivers, okay,
Have you seen those cars? The front of those cars, they look like they have
they're
lips.
fucking weird looking. Okay, the thing that I've noticed, my observation of about 90 percentile of them, they're rude, they're arrogant, they drive too fucking fast, they get too close to people, and they demand to be. It's almost like, I have this car, I need this done now. It's like, no, man. Whoopie-doo, you have a car that's electric.
You probably have to deal with
That's
that a
yours.
lot at work, don't you?
Well, let's just say I'm in the public and I'm around vehicles a decent amount of time. Now, with BMW, Mercedes, and so forth, I get where you're coming from with that, runner. but my experience, it's mostly the Teslas. And